This is Nick and Yan with more Metaphor ReFantazio. We talked to allies now. Still, it's just crowded with monsters, isn't it? The Magla is really dense too. I never imagined it would be this dangerous.
True.
Indeed. It's not like what we were told. Grius, are you familiar with this place? I don't know of any concrete details, lad, but I can say that these monsters weren't here the last time I passed through. So you're saying these monsters are the result of thick Magla? Well, if there is a reason for it, I can only assume it's the workings of Magla. But there's no point in speculating. We must focus on fulfilling the mission. We'll keep moving once we've gotten some rest. Okay. I'll check out Academia though.
Hello.
This power.
I'm pretty good. I'm all set though. Kitty-do. His fur is so soft and clean. Must be curious how he takes care of it.
Oh.
So
You'll come again, won't you?
Resume exploring.
Let's go. Yep, we're safe here.
Oh.
Pardon?
What's going on here? There are monsters everywhere. Doesn't it feel off? I wasn't living here. Have you been following us? Well, I considered returning to Grand Trad. I reckon passing through here would be a shortcut, and it felt safe considering the lot took this way as well. It seems right foolish on the outside. There's something bad up ahead. Mark my words. I think I'll head back. We better continue on this way. I think if there's anything you need, I'll be here a bit before I set off. I'll buy one.
No harmony.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll put leg guards instead of that hat.
Yeah. Thank you.
Just in case.
Hey, you found something.
Blessed water. What does that do?
What now?
Ah, used to enhance certain gear at churches. So I needed that for that miner's outfit.
Welcome.
Four minutes. Okay. No. Okay. Wait, did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way.
Check it out.
That was straight ahead for that. This way then.
It's all clear. Wait a second.
Wait. Something feels really wrong for the end. Might be what I was sensing. Unfortunately, we've got no choice but to press on. Regardless of what goes into it. I want to open it. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that felt like a miasma. Since the glow of strange crystal means a stranger monster in front of it.
What is that? I've never seen anything like it.
It's a crystal. Of raw magma. This feels wrong somehow. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand. And anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
Oh.
By this power,
Whoa.
freeze!
You hit their weakness.
I can't afford to...
Warrior! Hack and slash!
Now they're mine. Slashing!
It's okay. I won't hold back! Ice!
I shall fight.
No holding back! Ah!
Braced and ready.
I will fight but come forth. Royal soul, freeze!
You hit their weakness.
In the name...
Let's see how this plays out.
No need to...
He's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any more.
Ah!
Someone heal him.
Ice!
You hit their weakness.
I'm not out of this yet. This should work.
Blade ready? I won't hold back. The blade!
It's okay. By this power, freeze!
I can't afford to hold.
I call upon royal power within!
Oh, please.
He's so badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
I'll handle this.
Helpful as ever.
Let's stay calm. I won't hold back! Ice!
You hit their weakness.
In the name of justice. This calls for one of these.
I owe you. Now.
Warrior!
Slashing! Still standing, eh?
Watch out! You're barely holding it together. You're barely holding it together. Gotta heal up quick. You hit their weakness.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Let's try this.
That helped.
No need to rush this. They're mine. With one strike! Go on, finish the job.
I will need! Ice!
Now, warrior! I'll cut you down.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Not bad at all.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
What is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
questions and answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
Yeah.
You can't be serious.
It's all clear.
I want to save first.
Let's go.
What now?
Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here. Everything's pretty standard.
There they are. All right. How's that, Cat? Time for some close contact. Forward!
Everything's pretty standard. Really?
Hey, do you see that? Oh. What is that? Just look at the size of it. Not something I hope to ever stumble upon a print. That's a dragon.
Huh?
A dragon? You mean those creatures from legends? I've never seen them with my own eyes. Now I understand why the mine was closed. They must have dug right into this thing's roost and had no choice but to back off. Can we... This mine comes in a magnificent vein of resources. Only something as terrible as a dragon can force them to abandon such a lucrative operation.
But
Luck is on our side though. We caught it somewhere that is. We'll slip past it and continue forward. Oh, it's a shame. It has all sorts of things in its little, well, big nest. I guess that's something tinged with magma too. Dragons are ancient. Strong magma follows in their way. Just the way it goes. Any so-called special item you're sensing is bound to have its fill of it. You're making it sound kind of appealing, but we're sure to end up in a fight if we're trying to take it. Don't make it exist so lightly, Will. On that note, let's push on quietly now, and I do mean that. We wait that thing up, learn for the fight of our lives. But there were missiles around here too. Aye. If they see us and cause a ruckus, then we're done for. Keep your distance from them as we make our way through. Oh no,
let's go.
Understand? Good, let's go.
Don't panic.
We're not alone. Keep an eye out. Watch out!
Aye. I don't like these. Nope, no, 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 no. Let's just leave. It's best. Somehow we made it through. I was expecting the worst to happen. I think I'll live to see another day. We got lucky this time. Had that thing awoken, we'd be in a very different situation. If anyone truly intends to kill the beast, they need to have a gauntlet runner. A gauntlet runner would certainly make our return to ground trad much easier. You may as well wish for the moon. Only the most prominent nobles have the means to run for themselves. Yes, nice, but can we move on? We're still done for if that dragon wakes up. Let's not overstay our welcome.
Look.
Isn't that the exit?
All right!
It is. We can start out here. Looks like we can breathe easy, at least for a moment.
What?
Oh no, could it be?
Look!
A dragon's roar? And you feel that shaking, right?
What the?
It's getting stronger. What's going on here?
No, stop.
It's a cave-in if you value your lives. Run! Ooh, fudge!
Hurry!
I'm trying!
We actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
That must have been hard.
That must have been hard. Still, it opened my eyes. It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army? Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Who let these blackguards into the palace? Huh?
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. Pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you!
Sounds familiar.
Highness!
Don't falter! Give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him. I failed him again.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way. To dispel the curse, its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for His Highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country. He must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes. Of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'm beat.
Exhausted. Let's rest up. Oh, back here.
Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies. Only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain. Good.
Alrighty then, let's hit the road. The king's funeral coming up, is it not? We should hurry back to Grand Tribe.
This place here.
We need to catch a carriage soon if we want to make it to the royal
Let's
capital.
go.
We're going no longer. Are you ready? Yes.
Great. Let's move out.
Right, let's keep moving then.
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louise zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort. Sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
We both did well.
We both did well to make it out.
Yes, we certainly did.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Milady. Welcome back. And thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. One day remains. Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Here we go.
There's one ahead. Let's hurry up,
That's
Trina.
terribly unfair.
Just pathetic.
They are so rude.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
So this is Sunshade Row. Seems a fine place to spear for
Got
prying
it.
eyes. Where's the inn? I suppose we should ask around.
Do you need something?
Gosh, Honeybee Inn? Only so bad sorts of folk in there. If you know, well, go at your own risk. I won't stop you. And then you're at the alley, the ride to the gallows. Head down there, and there'll be some stairs. It's at the end of the way. So straight ahead.
Dreadful.
Yes. That it? Glowmaw, if it's an igniter shot, they're going to do a good job disguising it. By the way, we need the Elsa right now. Oh, this was the...
It's terrible.
Being executed is bad enough, but having no one left to grieve for you after dying is just tragic. That's awful. Oh my gosh. What the? This is his face.
Crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
Watch out for pickpockets. You can bet they'll all see you as an...
What's this? Oh, this is must be my
What is it?
stats.
This
Oh, here we
place.
Got it.
Finally, a place to get proper rest. Good, something good's cooking too. I can smell it. It's very inside.
You're back.
Papa, welcome home.
Well, hello, my Maria.
Aww.
I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey! I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
It's so good.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted beef. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the Resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us, which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you'll just get in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
All right. Not much of a choice, I suppose.
One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
Got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves, but I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her, at least?
Look at that.
Faintly hear the hustle and bustle of the city from beyond the closed shutters. But we're gonna leave it here this time. Oh, I better go in the hallway. Okay. But yeah. This has been Nick and Yen playing Metaphor ReFantazio. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.